Hey Darlene, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with me over the phone earlier, and as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course get you more customers. So let's go ahead and start off with your website. You have a pretty good website. You have your logo here, call to action, different services you offer, good photos, nice layout. So there's just some few other things that I'm gonna get over first to make sure we get you on top of the search list. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google actually loves content. Google would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage, and it seems like you have less than that. And in addition to this, the more contents you have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you would like to beat out the competition, you'd want to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count as to how many contents or words you have on your homepage. So I'll copy this and paste it on a word counter. So currently you have 468 words. Not a bad number. But of course, we're still behind our target or goal of 1,500 for you to be considered by Google as a trustworthy website. So one of our main focus now would be adding more content to your homepage so that we could, get you on top of the search list. One thing I would also like to talk about are keywords. Google is actually looking for keywords, so it's looking for what the site should be found for. If you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for the search. And Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the result. So I actually did a quick search with the construction companies in your area. Let's go ahead and talk more about the results that we were able to find here. So let's start with sponsored. These are actually the paid ones wherein people are actually paying ads for. So we're not going to talk much about this sponsored one. So we'll actually move on to the next part, which is what we call the map pack. And under map pack, this is actually something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic and are easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you need to have Google My Business profile, wherein you'll enter as much information as you can, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on. And in addition to that, if you put the same information in as many directories as you can, like through Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, so on and so forth, that will actually help you a lot to appear in this map pack. And if we scroll down, we'll now see what we call the organic searches. And these are actually the website that ranks higher without, people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things, which is actually what we're going to analyze and talk about. I also pulled up one of your competitors or the top ranking website we have, and we'll be comparing your website with what they have. So looking at their website, they do have, good photos, nice font. Also, they have their company information, which is good. They have a good number of contents. So let's also use one of the tools that we have, which is Ahref. So this is actually one of our paid tools for us to see the back end of your website. We'll be talking more about the numbers as well. So let's start off with DR. So DR is actually the level of trust that Google has in your website, while UR is the strength of your website. And backlinks, on the other hand, these are other websites that refers to your website. So they're like shoutouts to your website through Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. I do have your competitors' website pulled up on another window. We'll be comparing the numbers and see what they're doing differently. So if you're gonna look at the numbers, it shows that they have a stronger website. Google trusts their website more since they have more numbers in terms of DR and UR, as well as with backlinks. So they have 2,100 backlinks, while you have 233. And then for keywords, they have 932, while we only have 114. So I'll be discussing the backlinks and the keywords as well. So let's first start with the backlinks. So these are actually all the directories they're listed in that brings them a lot of attention, a lot of traffic. That's why they're actually ranking so high in the search field. And with the organic keywords, these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers, search for this specific words, their website shows on top of the list. And if you're going to look at the volume as well, these are all the hits or clicks that they're actually getting per month. And if you're going to look at it, the most number of clicks that they're getting is this keyword right here. One more thing about keyword, let me just go back to your window or to your website. There are actually a lot of ways for you to have keywords on your website. One of those things would be, like for example, if we save this image right here, and instead of this being the generic file name of it, you can actually rename it into a hidden keyword. Like for example, contractor or construction, best construction in Arkansas, and something like that. And do the same thing with the other images you have on your website. So that will be considered as hidden keywords. And of course, for those keywords to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the 3 things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking would be, first, the amount of content or words that we have on your homepage. Second will be the backlinks. And last but not the least are your keywords. So that's actually all that I have for now. If you have any further questions, please reach us back through email or call so that we could, discuss the next step and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.